Hi, hello, my name is Gomer Joseph. I hope you've all been having a great day so far. Welcome back to another True Crime Tuesdays video. If you are new, I welcome you. Before I discuss today's case, I'd like to mention my Christian Suspense book series, which is Never As It Seems. The first book in this series is available on Amazon, and you can read it on any device on the Kindle app for free. But if reading really isn't your thing, then have no worries. There is a Never As It Seems weekly podcast, which has new episodes every Friday if you love listening to audiobooks or podcasts. Not only that, but I do have another book series, which is the Juliet Clark book series, which is about a Haitian American teen sleuth who happens to be a successful true crime YouTuber. The first book in the series is titled Murder at Heart, and the links will be in the description box below if you are interested. Today, I'll be discussing the unsolved disappearance of Alasia Hill. This is a very sad case, and it's just heartbreaking that Alasia basically vanished out of thin air. Unfortunately, her case has really become this awful game of cat and mouse at times, and I can only imagine that her family is frustrated and obviously heartbroken since they've been away from Malaysia for this long and just want her home. Now, I encourage you all to do your own research with this case and not to just look at my video for all of the information. Here we go. Alasia Hill was born in 1998 in Detroit, Michigan, to Charisma Carucci, and I'm not sure what her father's name is. I could not find anything about her birth father, but I do know that she did have a stepfather named Del Brookins, and she also has siblings. I know of the two siblings whose names are Roderick and Shira. Alasia was a mother of two sons. She was described as someone who loved talking with people, loved going on social media. She was always posting pictures, and she was a very bright and kind woman. On March 10th, 2021, Alasia is 23 years old at this point, and she is going to the doctor. She made this appointment to have stitches removed after getting her right hand amputated. So, while she's at this appointment, she's upset about something. And let's go ahead and backtrack to why she had this hand amputation. So, before this happened, she was in a medically induced coma for most of the month, and there was this infection pretty much because of the hospital staff negligence. So, let's go ahead and backtrack to the doctor's appointment. So, Alasia calls her mother Charisma. She's in a better mood this time, explaining that she was staying with her boyfriend, Marlon Billingsley, and while Charisma is on the phone with her daughter, she has no idea that this is the last time Alasia would ever be seen and heard from again. The next day, March 11th, Charisma doesn't hear from her daughter, Alasia, so knowing that Alasia was spending time with her boyfriend, Marlon, she calls Marlon to see where her daughter is. Now, Marlon, he pretty much told Charisma that when he woke up, Alasia was gone. Now, Marlon and Charisma have said that Alasia would really take some personal time to herself, and but even though she spent some time to herself, she never ran off for so long, and she always made sure to stay in contact. But pretty much Marlon was telling Charisma that Alasia left and that he had no idea where she went. So Charisma is obviously worried, like any parent would be when you find out that you have no idea where your daughter is. So eventually the police were notified. I'm not really sure how long it took for the police to start searching, but they did eventually start searching for Alasia. But the weird thing is that they searched Charisma's house first and then searched Alasia's boyfriend's house second. But I would just assume that it would make more sense to search the home that she was last seen at first, because that's where both of them said that she was last seen, at Marlon's house. There are some iffy things about Marlon. So with his first story, he told Charisma that Alasia he just woke up and Alasia was gone. Then out of nowhere, he starts to say that she left and that he was walking after her, and that he just allowed her to walk off because she could take care of herself. And I mean, those are really two different accounts. Like one time you're in bed and Alasia's gone, the next time you're completely out of bed. Like you're out the house and you see Alasia walking away. So it's like I don't know how I don't know how that would just make sense to him to just go ahead and really change the story like that. But obviously, her Alasia's family was pretty concerned by this, and that just really made her family give Marlon the side eye. Sometime after the investigation starts, Charisma does get word from somebody that some person set a specific house on fire in order to harm Alasia. So Charisma, she gets word of this, and she and all these other people are able to locate this house that she was told about. And as they searched the house, they did find Alasia's wig, but Alasia was not inside. So on Mother's Day of 2021, Charisma does get a shocking call from someone that she personally knew, but she hasn't been in contact for years. And this person on the phone tells Charisma that Alasia was dead. And pretty much at this location, Alasia was just wrapped in some type of pink blanket. So Charisma, she does the right thing. She informed the police of the location. She informs the police about this phone call. So they all arrive, and once they search this location, they find nothing but a dead cat and a bra. And I'm not really certain if this is a bra that actually belongs to Alasia. After getting, I don't know if I should even call it a tip, but after getting this call, Alasia's mom, Charisma, doesn't really hear back from this person at all again. So to this day, like it's been a year since Alasia's been missing, her family is still doing their absolute best to find out where she is. Now, if you're watching this video and you have any information, be a snitch. Call 911 or call the Detroit Police Department, which is 313-596-5640. Like I mentioned before, it's been over a year since Alasia has been missing, and from what I've gathered, her sons are like 4 and 6, and not only are they losing precious time with their mother, they are missing their mother. But being that young, they sadly might be losing memories of her as they grow. But again, her parents, siblings, and loved ones remember Alasia well and just want to know where she is. Now, my prayers are with her family and loved ones, and I do pray that God will give them the answers which they are desperately searching for. The God that I serve, the God of the Bible, is a God of justice, and He knows exactly where Alasia is. I thank you all for taking the time in your day to watch this video. If you did like this video, please feel free to hit the like button. If you have any thoughts on this case, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about the next video. If you have any true crime cases that you'd like me to cover, go ahead and let me know. I will see y'all for the next True Crime Tuesdays, and I will talk to y'all later.